Hello! We are here and we are live for Defenders of Phandelver, Season 3, Episode 4. Thank you everyone for being here. So many people already in the chat. Thank you so much. Really excited to get started into our game today, but we do have a couple of announcements as always. Where to begin? First, let's dive into comments. We got some comments on our latest episodes and some older episodes. This one here is from Belby B. They're telling me to leave the comment section, but I'm simply too sat. I've never been more sat in my life. Yeah, we appreciate it. Next one is from Karis. Absolute Cinema is used so often, but Absolute Cinema. That ending was delivered flawlessly. I'm in awe with what you did during this titan of an episode. Karis, we could not have done it without you. The little animatic thing we had at the end, that was all you, so thank you so much. It really brought that important moment to life for us, so thank you. Next up is from this is from Meeksy, who commented on a Fears and Fortunes episode. This comment is for the algorithm. People need to see this show. I just wanted to shout it out because that's really nice. Thank you. We appreciate all the support. I don't know if that helps the algorithm, but, you know, I appreciate the thought that counts. And this next one is from Sildar Kitsune. I just wanted to say a huge thank you to the whole cast and crew for sharing this story with us. D&D is such a personal experience, and it feels like a privilege every week to follow along on this journey. Your chemistry and creativity make my week. Well, thank you. We really appreciate that. You've been commenting a whole lot, and we really appreciate you being a fan of the show and interacting with us. And finally, your local Ella finally caught up with Defenders with this VOD. All I can say is, oh my gosh, that ending, the lore drops, oh my gosh. Yeah, it was a lot. Last week was a really long episode, and it was a lot. I loved it. I want to do it again. And we're going to do it again, not a 6-hour episode, but we are going to do another episode of our show. Other announcements. I am still doing stuff on Start Playing. If you want me to be your DM, head over to Start Playing or follow the QR code. I have only a few spots left in the games I'm running. 2 of those have already started, Icewind Dale and for Gold and Guild, but the Witchlight campaign and the Magnus Archives campaign, those are real close to starting, so there's some open spots if you want to join, and you can be a part of those campaigns from the very beginning. If you don't get to join before they start, that's okay, you're allowed to join later on. But yeah, if you're looking for a GM, I'm happy to provide my services over at Start Playing. And what else? Actually, we have a different kind of announcement. This one, okay. I want to tell you a little bit about what we do here. So first, everything we do on this channel is made possible by the amazing folks at Forgotten Adventures. They make the most amazing maps, tokens, and map assets, and they make awesome modules and things like that for Foundry. They provide all of the funding for us to make our shows, including art, all the character art we get from Karis, things like some of the intro animation, well, all the intro animations, things like the intro music. For instance, the amazing song for Defenders of Phandelver, which you'll hear in a moment, is by Arcane Anthems, and we had to pay for that song to get made, and it was incredible working with them. But yeah, Forgotten Adventures makes all of that possible. Now, and they also pay us all to be here, so that way we can put on this amazing show every week. It's really great. It's awesome to have a supporter, a group that supports like TTRPG actual plays like this and gave us the opportunity to run these amazing shows. We love doing it. We love doing it so much that the cast, we all got together. See, we want to play games that aren't specifically D&D focused. And that's a little bit of a problem on this channel, because really what we're doing this for is to promote Forgotten Adventure stuff. And if we're not doing D&D, that makes it a little bit hard to do. But we said, hey, what if we do one of these games for free? Like, we will all play in it. I will GM it. We will make the show happen. We will do that for free, but it's going to be in a different system. And Forgotten Adventures said yes. And we really appreciate that. We want to grow the channel. We want to tell more stories and do things like that. But also, we know that it's a big commitment making these shows. And there's a lot of costs that go into it. Even if we do another show in a different system, we would need to pay for things like character art, backgrounds, music, all sorts of stuff like that. So we got together, and Nick graciously said that they're going to hold a fundraiser on their channel, Nick by Night, and they are going to try to raise money for us to do a VTM show, Vampire the Masquerade. They started that this weekend. The goal was to get about $500 so we could pay for character art, and that would allow us to start the show. We hit that. How quickly did you guys hit that?
First goal, 13 minutes, which was
13
crazy.
minutes.
And then we ended last night at 1200 roughly, which was insane.
Yeah. Yep. So we have all the money we need to do. So we're definitely doing a VTM show on this channel, thanks to support from donations from Nick's channel. If you want to support that, they're going to be streaming Wednesday to raise a little bit more money. We're just $300 away. Wednesday, right?
Yes, Wednesday, 300 away from a theme song.
Yes, we're 300 away from getting another theme song for the VTM show, which would be really helpful. And yeah, I'm so excited. I heard the news like right after they went live. 13 minutes later, I got tons of messages telling me that we hit the goal. So now I need to start planning a VTM campaign along with all the other campaigns I'm running. I'm honestly excited though. I'm so excited. So yeah. You'll hear more about that as we get further along in production. This is super early, so don't expect a trailer anytime soon. But yeah, really looking forward to that. Okay, that's it for announcements. Oh, a couple of housekeeping things. One, all of the players were given a uncommon consumable for Christmas. We gave that to them. They can add those to their characters. And we also realized that we needed to do an update because Maz, we missed their birthday in October because we were offline. We weren't streaming then for Phandelver. So we've gone ahead and updated. We're updating one of their weapons to be a little bit better as a birthday gift. So just a heads up on that. I think that's it. You guys, anything else? Am I forgetting anything? I don't think so. Okay, yeah. Let's get started then. I'm going to go to the intro, and when we come back, we will get our show started. So don't go anywhere. BRB and intro. Okay. Content warning. This series has themes of body horror, self-harm, trauma, pyrophobia, psychosis, insanity, violence, gore, and death. Due to the actual play nature of the show, such themes may appear without warning. Please use discretion when watching live, and find trigger warnings in the video descriptions. All players consented to these themes prior to the campaign start, and post-game check-ins are done every session. Please consider using safety tools if you play with these themes at home. Thank you, and enjoy.
You're all out of prayers. That's when we need refuse all surrender. The world needs. We have to defend her. Defend. We have to defend her. We are back. Yeah, totally normal intro.
totally normal intro.
Where are the translators at?
Where are the translators?
On it. Ella, on it.
On the job.
How you
I need it
doing?
on my desk.
Clock
Tea is
in.
always warm and your pillow's always cold. Tell me. Tell us, please.
Tell me.
Last
Get
we
him,
left
Ella.
off, we had some drama between Alucor and Lucerin. Lucerin attempted to they successfully casted a magic circle, laying a trap for this chain devil, Vakatar, who is now following the party. And Alu was able to detect this and confronted them about it, had some words, and last we talked about it, they were planning to tell the rest of the party when they woke up in the morning. The party woke up, however, with screams. First, Penny and Leo both had nightmares, and then when they awoke, they heard more screaming coming from Val, who started to transform. These wounds that had been sort of spreading on their face suddenly opening and revealing new sets of eyes. As this happened, Penny laid their hand on them, and in that moment, they flashed back to an earlier time, and we're going to jump right into that. But one more bit of housekeeping for those who didn't know, because you weren't watching us once the stream went offline last week. But as a result of what happened at the end of our last episode, Leo had to make a insanity check. They failed, so their sanity score has gone down by 1. Also, I informed both Alucor and Navara that their morality scores both went down by 1 as well. So everything's fine here. Everything's fine. This is fine. Diving back in where we left off, you found some clothes, Penny, and you now stand in this place. This stranger who you saved, standing in front of you. What do you all do?
You said we were leaving the general area, or are we starting from the pods?
That was more of just a general cliffhanger that I'm assuming you guys
Okay.
are trying to escape. We are here right where you guys last saw them, breaking out of these pods. Penny's broken out. They have clothes now. They've healed you. So yeah, what would you guys like to do?
Excuse me, sorry, but what is this place? Who are these people?
Can I look at the people? Do I recognize anybody?
Give me a history check at disadvantage.
How cognizant am I in this exact moment? Disadvantage, you say?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Dirty 20 or a 10, so 10.
A 10. You're not sure. These people, you don't know any of them personally. You know that for sure. They have all been brought in here at different times, and you think you might remember seeing them in their tanks, but other than that, you have no recollection of them.
I don't know. She just kind of walks over to one of the things and like taps the glass.
Are you... I'm sorry.
Hello? Waves.
Do you know where you are? Are you trapped here?
Huh? I don't remember being anywhere else but here. But I know I don't want to be in here. We should go. We should go. I just start kind of like walking towards an exit or a direction.
Yeah, I'll take that cue and I'll follow. But is there is there a body or a creature remaining from whatever Penny attacked?
Oh, good question.
No, what well, you see that there are like bits of 2 Mind Flayer hands that were blasted off essentially. And I say bits, like you can see there's a finger, there's like what looks like a wrist bone, but whatever Penny did, like they hurt this thing, but you don't see any other signs. And Penny, you know that the thing essentially plane shifted. It used whatever psionics it had to blink out of this place.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll follow Penny, and I guess George. So would you say that I remember everything up to this moment, or do I remember everything up until this creature attacked me? So like I saw Penny burst out. Did I see the attack? Did I see all of that?
You remember encountering this place. Essentially how you got here, you were exploring the Underdark, and you ended up passing through Gibbet Crossing, and following that westward, you ended up coming upon a set of doors to what looked like maybe a fancy tomb of some kind. It was very strange. It was only once you were deep enough in to be surrounded that you realized that you were essentially in a hive of Mind Flayers, possibly. And you have been running.
I'll just kind of, as Penny reaches like some door, I'll kind of stand behind her. I'll draw my arrow. We have to be very quiet. This place could be crawling with all of them. These illithid creatures. Best be safe. Or do you have any abilities at your advantage? Or are you a practitioner of the arcane?
I don't know what I did to... I gestured to the bits of hand. I don't know if I can replicate that.
Okay,
so we should go. He left. I don't know when they'll be back, though.
Okay. All right, then let's go. And I'll just kind of like...
Walk with purpose.
Yeah, walk with purpose. Getting the hell out of there. If the girl from the tank is saying we gotta go, we gotta go.
Maddie's walking with purpose and has no idea what direction is.
You guys start
I think a tunnel.
Depart. As you do, you leave behind these tanks filled with other subjects, still sleeping, floating in this strange green fluid that they've been soaking in.
Could I say, I don't want to walk this back and tell me if it's too much, but just as a Valandor thing, as we're about to leave, and he kind of does like a rushed, sort of like exit, I would like to take my bow and, yeah, I mean, why not? I would like to shoot at one of the tanks. But I would like to shoot at one of the tanks to the point where the arrow would hit at an upper area. Perhaps, if there's some like liquid, it would be, poured out, but it would be enough that whoever's inside might be able to like breathe. You know what I mean?
You can also shoot the lower areas and just let it drain from the bottom if you want.
Yeah, see, but I just don't know if tube creatures are going to turn into Mind Flayer creatures.
Yeah, I've seen Alien. I know what this is.
Yeah, exactly. And now I'm walking with someone who just came out of one of them tubes. So yeah, I think I'll just do that.
New tube friend.
Tube friend.
Let's get a tube friend. Let's decant one of these guys. See what's happening.
Penny, my tube friend. Nobody got more of those?
An elf in one canister, there's a tiefling in another, and there is what looks like a cultist, maybe, in another. These ones, unlike Penny, are fully dressed.
Why was I the only one that's naked?
That's a very good question.
What?
Okay, hold up.
I thought that was a joke. Why? No.
That's an interesting point. And do they all look older or younger? Like, do they all look the same age as Penny, or
No.
or different ranging?
They
oh
look
God.
very eclectic.
You know, I'll let you dictate this, George. I already mentioned it, but that seems a little sketch to me.
Mm-hmm.
I guess maybe I will consider drawing the arrow, pointing it, and just briefly taking in those little details. And then I hear the footsteps of my tube friend, and I'm just going to run
Just
behind
wet feet on the ground.
Oh no, echoing.
Just wet,
Aw.
sticky.
Yeah, you hear those flap, 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 running through the halls.
It's like a
We should go. Man,
going.
Range man.
As you're running, the only sensation, like other than like the excitement and the fear and just the adrenaline of everything that's happening, the only physical sensation you notice is your back hurts. But the rest of you seems fine.
This isn't worrying. Penny's getting hit with adrenaline for probably the first time in a minute. I'm assuming her brain is doing super great with this new amount of chemicals. And just starts like running as fast as she can. Because this is the most amount of energy that she's been able to expel in a while. I think she just kind of gets a little excited, just sprints down a hall.
Hey, no, not that way. This way.
What? Yes. I start to follow the man who gave me clothes. And then I realized I was naked, and then I'm like, oh, weird.
Both of you give me perception checks.
What a fun question to ask for. 11. Penny hits a wall.
14.
14. Val, there is something you notice as you guys are fleeing. You pass through one area, and there are, like, adornments laying on a table. It looks almost like a workbench or maybe an examination table. And you notice there are bits of armor and things on it. Armor that wouldn't fit inside those canisters if they were being worn.
Would you say that as I see this, does the armor perhaps... I'm walking behind Penny, you know, kind of taking in the situation. Would you say that this armor perhaps fits her body style, or, you know, her general build?
It could. It's hard to think of this young woman as someone wearing this kind of armor.
Sure.
But it's possible. But that's as much as you get out of that moment as
Sure.
you are trying to escape. It's a fleeting thought, and it's a thought that sort of slips into both of your memories now. Essentially, this whole situation slips back into both your memories now as we resume where we last left off in person. You guys are in the tiny hut that Leo created. Val, you have transformed, your eyes opening all over your head.
Leo, what's on my face?
Well, there's your eyes, and then there are your other eyes. Here and here.
And I'm just gently touching the area where Leo is pointing to on my face.
Can I do a medicine check or something just to make sure that it's, I don't know, the transformation is complete, or it's contained, or anything?
Sure.
That's a 19.
You don't see any. You see nothing on the outside that shows this to be spreading. It seems like this is possibly the peak of this transformation, but what it might be doing internally, you have no idea. Even this had to have been happening over quite a long period of time. There are nerve endings that needed to be woven through the skull. There are probably more holes in Val's skull now than there were when this all started. And that would have taken at least a month for the calcium of that to sort of wear away and make room for all of this.
Dude, that sentence was
Hate.
gnarly.
Yeah.
Hate. I hated that.
If you'll allow me, I want to take my hands and try and cover the extra eyes, and just does that allow you to see normally, or is now part of your vision blocked just to see what happens? If I'm just gonna start trying to cover the eyes.
No different from someone putting a hand over one of your eyes. You can tell, you have a sense that there was supposed to be something there.
Sure.
Does that do?
Weirdly enough, it blocks my vision. Slightly, I can see you, but I can... And I just kind of take your hand gently and I pull it away. It's obscured. I can see more.
Okay.
Is it gonna spread?
I don't know.
I
It
can check.
seems. Okay, I think this is done. I don't assume you're going to have more eyes. But
Give me a perception check at advantage, Val.
Bro.
By the way, all your perception checks now, as they rely on sight, they are at advantage going forward.
Gang, is it really all that bad?
We're holding my skull.
Straight up, isn't that
Advantage,
crazy?
I
I'm
constantly I'm just get. saying.
Not bad.
I don't know,
Okay.
it's probably a good trade-off.
So first one's
I
an
feel like
18.
investigation too. Yeah.
Oh yeah, there we go. Much better. 22.
22. When you look at Leo, you see them. There's depth perception, which comes from our eyes being able to sort of stitch together two different angles, allowing us to see depth. There is a higher layer of that you see. It's not that something becomes... It's not that it becomes more 3D, but it feels like it. You almost are getting a panoramic around Leo as you stare at their face, and you can notice pores on their skin that you didn't notice before. You can notice just little bits of peach fuzz in some spots that you have to be intimately close to a person to notice those kind of things. You are noticing them at about 5 feet distance. You also notice there's she must be stressed because her head, you can see it's tight. Her brow
she's
is
got dark
furrowed.
circles as well.
Yeah.
From last night, she did not sleep well. She's got some dark circles under her eyes.
There's a tightness about her brow that you've never noticed till now, but you're also not sure how you would have. You're seeing them in a whole new light. You see everyone here in a whole new light. The worst of all is the Chain Devil. Oh, Lord. The cuts and scars on their body. The years of scars from infernal torment they likely gone through. It's a lot to take in.
I guess just as gently... And I'm keeping... Sorry, my focus is currently with Leo, but I remember hearing Alucor saying that he could look into it. So as Leo's focusing on this moment, I'll just kind of as gentle as I can, I'm just going to place my thumb on the center of her forehead, but a light, gentle touch. And it's going to be all right. I hope. But you need to focus. Alucor. And I'll turn around. You can look into this. This must be something related to... and without saying it, perhaps more... I guess you notice that Valandor's not even sure of what he's saying, but he's just believing it. Might be relating to, and sort of insinuates and points over to Penny without Penny seeing Valandor.
Alu will just sort of nod his head. He won't say any words, but he'll walk towards Valandor, and he'll put like 2 hands up, hovering them on the side of his head. And I think it'll be casting or ritual casting Detect Poison Disease, but he had this sense that like before this change, there was the blight present, or at least remnants of the blight as it was growing on Valandor's face. I guess he's trying to get a sense of if this is done, if this is still the blight, is this more blight? But trying to get like an assessment of this development.
Well, I already gave the like. It doesn't seem like there's more happening, based on Leo's check, and you find very much the same results. Is there something specific though beyond what I gave Leo that you're hoping to understand?
Maybe if so as far as Galu's seen, the blight has been manifesting in different ways. Within Navi, it wrapped around her spine. Within Valandor, we see it appear on his face. I guess maybe he's looking for confirmation that this blight is sort of manifesting, I guess, sort of like for the needs of that person at that time, I guess. Like, why is it forming the way that it's forming? And what can we expect from that?
I would say give me investigation and medicine.
Okay. So here's investigation first. That's a 12. And then for medicine, it's a 21.
You ask Val some questions. I would say based on like the moment and the inquiry you give, Val, you probably aren't able to in this moment, or rather Alu with that investigation check isn't able to ask the right questions to learn more about the moment that you had with Penny in your flashback. But Alu, what you get on your medicine check is you think that the blight moves fast enough, and it seems to have, like, wrapping around Navarra's spine, developing ocular nerves in Valandor's skull. All of that is extremely elaborate, and it does convey some kind of intelligent design. Whether this is, like you said, answering to the call of something they need, or if it's some sort of larger design by something greater, you're not sure. But it does seem to have some kind of intelligence. Whether that's conscious or not, you're not sure.
I think as like I was kind of settling on that information, what Val will see with his new vision is Alu's face kind of tense. And there may be new sweat drops that weren't there previously, but they're probably ever so slight that, you know, you wouldn't look if you wouldn't notice unless you were inches away from his face. He'll remove his hands from Valandor's head and we'll kind of just look at him and take a step back. I can't really deduce if this is... It seems intelligent, the way that it designs everything that Leo shared is I found nothing different, but this is extremely elaborate. This took time. I don't have any more answers.
Before I answer, George, if I may ask 2 questions, would you say that as this is happening, I remember that moment with Penny?
Yeah, when
Or-
the moment Penny touched
Ooh.
you, you both sort of had that flood of,
Okay.
right, how did we... Like, you remember that you met them already, but now you remember waking up in their arms, you remember being injured.
Okay, and then my second question, when I was fully observing Leo, and in that very like close, intimate examination, any discerning details relating to how my face was acting before the eyes popped out? Essentially, like the like pressure and all of that. Do I see any of that building on Leo?
Give me a medicine check.
Oh. Man, it's okay. 17.
You're not entirely sure.
Okay.
That you're... There's 2 possibilities. Either Leo is just stressed, and you bringing this up is going to make that stress a lot worse.
Oh yeah,
Or
for sure.
Leo's transforming, and you bringing that up is going to make Leo's stress a lot worse.
No, for sure.
God damn
Okay.
it.
So then what I'll say is to Alucor, no need to stress, friend. I am not a intelligent man, but
Don't say that.
No. I truly, I'm not. I'm more wise. And in this case, unfortunately, not as handsome anymore. But I look to you, and I'll just get really close, place my hand over his shoulder, almost like I'm embracing him. I look to you to look into this. More may be subject to this blight, and I fear it's already begun.
He'll say in Elvish and also in like a whispered tone too. It's the top thing on my mind. We'll figure this out, brother. Somehow.
Give him a firm kind of pat, but you notice that there is a slight shaking to Valandor as he's even holding you, and then he kind of parts away and looks over to Penny.
Penny's catatonic in a corner.
Oh, right. I should be over there.
She's got her arms wrapped around herself. At first, in an attempt to self-soothe, and then it became, I don't want to touch anybody ever again. And now she's trying to reach as far as she can to feel her spine because she's remembering the pain. And just kind of like trying to touch her rib cage and get as much of whatever's going on underneath her as she possibly can.
Slowly making my way over, but I'll let, if Leo is heading over, it's like Leo goes first. I'll kind of hang back in the distance. And I think, do I, I don't know. I don't know if Leo would know. Actually, yeah, Leo, do you speak Elvish?
No.
Okay.
That's actually something I want to ask you and Alu to teach me in like the evenings. It's something I want to learn.
In between dungeons?
Yeah, you know, long rests and stuff. Hey, if you speak Dwarvish or Celestial,
No. Goblin and Undercommon.
worth a shot. Worth a shot. One day.
Okay, then I'll just as lightly as I can. As I'm walking, I guess Navara, the Chain Devil, Lucer, and Alucor, they see that it's like not so much a baby that's like learning its first steps, but someone who now has so much depth perception that every single detail is being noticed. So there is kind of like a wobble to him, but at least a sure footstep. And I'll just kind of softly say to Leo as she's going to Penny, I remember her. And I'll just kind of, instead of pointing, I'll present my hand in the direction of Penny. She saved me. Penny, it's all right. It wasn't your...
Hey. It's okay. How about this? Do you want a craft to do? I have something I can have you do.
What? Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to run into the vault and pull out the biggest chest I can find. And I'm going to drag it out. Okay. Do you
Leo
see this?
goes and drags out this ornate chest that you can see behind them.
This is pretty.
Yes, it is. I need you to make a very small replica of it. Can you do that?
Mm-hmm.
Great. I
Penny
need you to-
unwraps from herself and just goes for the knitting needles.
Okay. And she'll look to Val, like a little nod, like try to. You can try it, and she's a bit more open now.
Yeah.
So
Penny's staring
Try.
at the chest and just like with knitting magic, not actual, just
good.
looking at it and trying to figure out curves.
As quickly as possible.
Yeah.
I'll make my way slowly around, and I'm sort of like looking at Penny, and it's like I see her, maybe I have like a quick flashback to the like walking beside her in the caves, essentially wherever we were, that hideout. And then I'll just like slowly but at a distance crouch down. And if she's focused in, I'm just like, I guess all eyes on Penny, doing a full just run through without really realizing it. Do you remember? Did you see it?
Penny's trying really hard to focus on a box and not look at the many, many eyes of a man she cares really deeply about.
Penny, it's just me. I'm still here.
Yes. I have to make a box.
I'll sort of get a little bit closer, and I'll look over to Leo.
I'll crouch down next to you.
Penny saved me. She got out of there with me. We did that together. This isn't so much of a moment of self-pity and wallow, but more of a revelation. Penny, it's all right. You are, at least from what I can remember, you are one of many. And this isn't fair to you. Whatever happened to you is not of your making. But you did the best you could, and I'm here because of you. Yes, maybe perhaps a little different. That's not going to stop anything. That's not going to change anything. Like we did in that cave. Penny, we now have to get out of here.
Penny will slide over a haphazardly knitted box to Leo.
This is perfect. Thank you. Hey,
And
look at me. It's
Penny
okay.
looks at Leo so she doesn't look at Val.
It's okay. He's not mad. He's grateful. Remember that. Okay. You're okay.
Give a little nod. Just look over to Val. I'm really sorry. I know that you said it's not my fault. I'm still sorry.
Penny, you shouldn't need to apologize for anything. The world the universe, the cosmos should be apologizing to you.
I need to be more careful. And Penny will fold back up into herself. Do you think there's more people down here?
There could be. This place could be perhaps one of many hideouts, many creatures affected, perhaps more test subjects, whatever it may be. We're not too sure. And we may be safe inside of Leo's hut, but only for a moment. I would suggest you remember one thing, Penny. You escaped. You saved me, and you made it out. Life continued on. New choices, new possibilities, new days lay ahead of us. And now, sure, I don't necessarily know what all this currently means, but I'm not waiting to find out. We have to act. But I'll give you...
I'm gonna go act now. I'm gonna walk away. Carry on.
Yeah, Valandor was gonna walk away, but since Mom walked away, then I'm like,
oh shoot.
well,
Yep, you're stuck with her. I need to go to Alu. I now have a purpose. I need the haversack now. Do you have
Sure.
it?
Yeah.
Great, thank you. And I'm carrying that and the chest, and I'm pulling it away, and I'm opening the haversack, and I'm opening the chest, and I'm dumping the stones as gently as possible into the chest and slamming it shut.
Okay.
And I'm going to start casting Leomund's secret chest on this thing.
Let me one moment. You are casting that on the whole chest with the stuff inside. It
Yep.
has to be done that way. It's not casted on the chest and then put them inside.
Well, you hide a chest and all of its contents on the ethereal plane. You must touch the
Got
chest. So I recall it at any point.
So you open the chest, you put the stuff in, you shut it.
Shut it. And I'm going to start casting it.
How long does that take?
One action.
Okay. Yeah. You snap your fingers and you watch as this chest slowly just sort of fades from existence.
Right.
Could you walk me through the thought process there? That was quick.
Yes. The stones. I was wrong. Last night I told Val that I had figured out Winbrax's equations, the ones that I copied, and she was testing for rates of change given a certain variable and how many of those variables were present, and I was wrong. I thought that when she tested it with 5, it was for 5 people, but it's not. It's 5 stones. The stones accelerate the rate of transformation. So, no one touches them. No one goes near them. They are now safely on the ethereal plane. If anyone absolutely needs them, which I highly object to, you can let me know and I will bring the chest back. But please, we're not touching them. We're keeping them far away. Okay?
That's Alu's face is at first kind of confused, and then as he starts to put the pieces together, as Leo explains, will kind of be a bit more calm. He'll take a deep breath, look to Leo, place hands on shoulders. It's a sound plan. Let's breathe, okay?
Okay. Great.
Oh, you're right.
No, I'm not, but it's fine. Will you hold on to the replica, the little effigy? I don't want the lock and the key to be in the same hands, and given that I'm the key, I don't want to hold on to the lock. So.
Okay.
Great. Okay, great.
I'm gonna just help her through some breathing exercises, some meditative druid practices stuff. Just give it a beat. How are you feeling? I mean, probably not better, but I appreciate you being honest that it's not great. This is awful. I get it. And he looks at the chain on his hand. This This is
Does that hurt? Does it?
a lot.
Does it? The chain. Does it hurt you?
Initially, but
Do I sense any like arcane energies from the chain?
You're just examining it, or are you casting Identify?
I will cast Identify. I just want to like. This is very clearly arcane in nature.
It's
right?
definitely magical. Oh yeah, you don't. The fact that it like seared itself into his skin and it
Yeah.
got there on its own, yeah, it's
Another thing to go about. Okay. Yeah, I'm not even going to say anything. I'm just gonna grab your arm and start like examining the chain and cast Identify, on it.
okay.
Ritual cast Identify.
Okay, one moment.
Because there's just so much going on and it's all a lot and everyone has something that's trying to kill them and that's a lot to keep track of.
I say as Leo's doing this too, I would just kind of like turn into a ragdoll cat, and it's just as she lifts his arm, she just doesn't really protest. He just holds it.
Look around and trying to figure out everything about it. It's very therapeutic. Not talking to people and turning your brain off to just research. It's great.
It's
Highly
great.
recommend.
It's so nice.
Block off the stress with work. You know what I'm saying?
You know how it is.
Healthy coping mechanisms.
Penny's just in the corner starting to knit the chain demon now because there's nothing else to look at.
Oh god.
Penny, when you wish, you do have one more doll that you haven't given out.
That's true.
As you guys are doing that, Vakatar watches you all and comments just as, you know, after all the stuff with Val, you guys are pretty fucking weird.
No comment.
No
Keep
comment.
investigation.
Just
I don't look at her at all. I actively
yeah.
avoid her direction. Always.
Yeah, Lucerin's also not making eye contact with Vakatar at all.
It's obvious to like everyone that like this is just so uncomfortable, and with Navi, I think they just look at Bakatar and they're holding with everything that was happening. They're kind of in the surrounding areas of like Val, just really concerned, like circling them and holding their preemptive health, and they're just calculating time on like what's going around and trying to understand how this happened. But as everyone's looking at Vakatar, Navi's eyes go straight to the Chain Devil. Why are you still here?
I owe you favors.
God, fine. And they'll start walking off to the left-hand side where there's like a closed-off area or like a corner.
Is there anything else?
They're just motioning them to have like a quiet chat.
Oh, okay. You're motioning them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Chain devil
They
time.
go behind the rock, yeah.
Perfect.
Oh, I hate it so much.
You have to stop being annoying. That's what Penny's imagining the conversation is.
You know, the side remarks, not really cutting it.
Yeah, the aesthetic of this group has been set. We need to talk about this.
This vibe, not it.
Not a good vibe. Not a good vibe.
You have to choose a color.
You won't
One,
make it into
so
the
you can be
artwork.
part of the Power Rangers. That's
Yeah.
how it works.
I'm the orange and red color. You can't get it on my brand.
When between the time that Alu saw them blip, because Navarro was close by, do you think Navarro have noticed that, or Alu have
Give me
talked to Navarro?
Perception at disadvantage.
Oh, of course.
And yeah, because Alu has not told you about it yet.
Hmm. Ooh, that's a 7.
Yeah.
And
No.
that's an 18.
No
Okay.
luck.
I think with that, Navara is a little bit shaken, and their eyes are moving as quickly as they imagine vowels must be from each corner of each of their eyes. But they hold on to the productive health. On your first favor, then. I said I needed help getting a friend out of a deal. But they know a lot of information. Instead of stalking us, your first favor is to be my eyes and ears. I want you to tell me what Verna is cooking up. And if possible, I want you to do that as far away from us. And
Do
only...
you want me to tell you what Verna's cooking up? Or do you want me to go spy on her? One's a favor, one's a truth.
God damn it. What have I done?
Give me an intelligence check.
That's not their favorite stat. But it's Leo's stat, and we have Leo for that. And Navarre's just cute and muscly, and they flex, and you know that's what they like to. Anyway,
Actually, I'm gonna say this. Yeah, do an intelligence check, but you can add your charisma.
did it roll? Why is it not rolling?
Nope, nothing.
Oh my god, that's an 11.
11. It's not hard to figure out what they're saying in this instance. You realize what they're saying is that they already know what Verna's up to. So they can either tell you as a truth, or they can go spy on Verna, but one not need do one to do the other. So if you want them to spy, you can still ask for that as a favor. But if you want to know what Verna's up to, you can also just ask.
Yeah, they're like holding their productive health like, gods, what have I done? And as soon as they say that, their eyes like flick up. Eyes and ears, yes. As my favor. But I will accept the truth.
Then ask the question.
What is she doing?
She's after something. I don't know what yet, but I know that torturing, using, and ultimately corrupting your friend over there, that's not her end game. That's just something she's doing on the side.
That's what I was afraid of, but I gleamed when she brought the other wizard to her care. One more little plaything for her.
Yeah. She's a wielder and a dealer. She's slick for a fiend. You guys all right?
Navarro.
Are we okay here?
Sorry. Yeah. I'll tell you later. What is it? Navarra just looks up and down. I appreciate the truth. Let's look for a fiend. Larger plans at play.
All right.
I don't care about stomping her out. I care about keeping my friends alive. And making sure the scales don't tip over to any side. And you say you care about the same.
You're saying the scales tipping on either side, meaning between devils and mind flayers, or how did you mean that?
Like anyone having power, taking a power grab. It could be devils, but specifically in this, she's thinking Verna versus mind flayers.
Oh, I definitely am not neutral. Mind flayers don't just... They don't just consume brains. They devour souls. When a mind flayer turns you into one of them, your soul is gone. As a devil, I am inclined to be against that. So I'm all for whatever Verna has going on.
You would think you wouldn't want the competition. All right.
There's nearly infinite competition. Imagine 9 infinite planes, and on each one of them, it's filled with devils. Each one all trying to do the same game. Verna's technically lower ranking than I am.
But you don't know what she's up to.
No,
And
that's
she's
not how
messing in
ranks
this
work.
game.
She doesn't answer to me. But I'm just higher up the totem pole than she is.
No, I understand. Then you must know who she does answer for then.
Is that one of your questions?
Are we still sharing truths?
You can ask a question, and I will give you a truthful response.
Great. Who is she working for?
As I understand, these days, she's working for Dispatter. Though, I don't think Dispatter's aware as to all of their activities. When you become an archdevil, things get very busy. So much is happening under you, it's hard to keep an eye on all of it. And Verna, after all, is sort of more an independent contractor.
So their values might align with what Verna is doing if they were to find out. They're not too much of a punishment, but still.
Not necessarily. Archdevils.
No.
Well, every devil under an archdevil wants to replace that archdevil. It's just a fact of the 9 hells. So, maybe
No,
Dispatter's
that makes
okay with
sense.
what she's doing, but maybe not.
And you? You don't answer to this matter?
No.
There is this curiosity in Navarra, I think, especially in the last few hours to now, like that is growing. And these like small little windows and thoughts go into Navarro's head of wanting to ask more questions and hear about the Nine Hells, but they quell it down, and there's still this quiet voice inside her that just says like, why can you speak Infernal? Why are you a shifter? And then like as soon as those comes up, like they think, no, Alu's deal. And they look back at Vakatar and says, find other souls, not my friends. Not them. Look at Verna and come back and tell me what you can. But you are free to go. They're like a embroidery at the edge of Navarra's cape. So they take the cape, kind of tear it onto the spear and kind of strip just a little bit of that embroidery off. And give it to Vakatar to say, if I need you for those other favors, I'll call.
Of course. Leo, at this moment, you have finished doing your identify spell.
Yeah.
Vakatar's Infernal Chain. It is a weapon that gives a +2 bonus to attacks and damage rolls made with the weapon. On hit, the target takes 2d6 fire damage, and as a reaction, you can trigger one of the following effects: Infernal Folly, Infernal Pull, Infernal Bind. Those 3 effects will either trip, pull, or restrain a target. As a bonus action, you may cause a target grappled by the chain to take another 2d6 fire damage. Cursed. The item is cursed. It cannot be removed without the help of a wish spell or some type of clerical magic. Additional properties of the curse. The chain acts as an anchor for souls teetering on the edge between going to the Nine Hells and not going to the Nine Hells.
So it can force them into the hells.
Should they
be on the edge?
Should they be on the edge, yes, it can be the thing that tips them over.
Just being killed with the whip? Not using the whip?
No, not killed with the whip. By having the whip, owning it. Whoever it's bound to is teetering on the edge.
Okay. Seeing and like getting that, she drops his arm.
You okay?
You need to get this off.
I would love that.
You need to get it off.
Do you know how?
No, not any magic I can do, but you need to get it off.
Give me a perception
Powerful
check,
magic.
Leo.
Okay. Oh.
The DC is 15.
Oh, that's because it's 21.
You spot Navarra talking to Vakatar behind the rock.
What is she doing? What? I don't want to talk to the devil.
You see
Hold on.
Navara turn away as if they're ending this conversation. And you see Vakatar start to trace a symbol in the air.
Do I recognize a symbol?
Give me an Arcana check.
Okay. 25?
You recognize they are opening essentially like a doorway. They are probably planning to leave this plane.
Okay. Great.
What's wrong, Leo?
The devil, she's just talking to the devil.
They step through, they're gone.
She's gone. Okay. Get rid of this. We need to get rid of this. This
Can you
is
tell me more?
it's going to be the thing that damns your soul if you are in possession of it and you don't get it off of you. Alu, this is going to send you to the hells. So we need to get it off.
He kind of just like
We
blinks.
have to get it off.
Agreed. But you still haven't told me how. You said magic beyond you. What kind of magic do we need?
Yes. Very powerful magic. Really, really, really powerful magic. Probably something a cleric can do. I don't know. It just cannot. It's not what I can do now. I cannot get it off, but we have to get it off of you.
Something a cleric can do. And he looks at Lutheran.
Powerful cleric. We'd have to go speak with someone very, very powerful. Okay, so we should just don't use that, and please do not die. Okay.
I had done that once. I think I would like to avoid that as much as possible.
Great. Yes. Let's not do it. Okay. Great. Navara. Where did she go?
Away. Why?
Conversation. She just left. Where did she go?
Away? From us.
Okay. Great.
What
Shall
are
we?
you, what are you worried about?
What am I worried about?
He'll look to Leo and then to, I'm guessing Alu still is like the hands out like a rag doll.
I just have observing the chain. And I'll look back at Navi.
What does she discern?
This lovely thing will in some ways send me to the hills.
No matter how
No.
good he is, if
No.
he's teetering on the edge when he dies and he's in possession of this,
Oh, I told you I could. Oh,
he will go to the
God
hells.
damn it! And they're just looking back to where the devil disappeared. Like,
What did you tell? Namara, what did you tell
Yes.
the devil?
What did you tell them?
I was just supposed to get them out of that cage. It wasn't supposed to. Damn you! It was just. And they're just cursing and stomping. Fuck! Oh, what have I done? Every time I feel like I have an understanding of this damn short life, I asked them to be my eyes and ears, to watch Verna and tell me what the hell she is planning, wanting, what she is doing.
You made a deal with her?
Navi.
I got favors out. I am on the winning side, but clearly I'm not.
Alu steps closer to Navara. But it's a very stone cold face. When it comes to my pact, if you have plans to undermine the devil who is trying to vie for my soul, tell me. Please. I want you to remember, and I want you to hear, looking at Leo, the clause that was added in my pact to protect some of us in this group only applied to Leo and Penny. Not to you and Valandor. Verna loves her tricks. Fucking with me.
What was the clause?
That I will not harm innocents with my actions.
Can I do an insight check on that, George?
Sure.
That's not good. It's an 8.
You're trying to determine if Alu would not harm innocents?
No, the just devilry wording and stuff. If there's a loophole there.
What was the...
he's getting played into? That he would not harm innocents with his actions.
Oh, that's not an insight check. Go ahead and give me just intelligence.
Okay.
I'll say intelligence plus your charisma.
Okay, well then that takes away. It's a 20 and dirty 20 then.
Okay. Yeah. Grammatically speaking, not harm innocents. Well, what is innocent? Is Penny innocent? They've infected people. Is anyone here innocent? You guys have all killed bandits and things like that. Really up for debate what innocent means. So, and harm? I mean, are we talking physical harm? These would all be things that would be defined in a contract. If it's just emotional harm, well then, gee golly. As long as they don't cause you any stress.
Yay!
We have to get your we have to get his contract.
Okay, well, it's very clearly emotional damage is totally fine because Leo's been stressed for the last 2.5
Roll
seasons.
a insanity save.
What?
I love my life.
Oh,
Gee
man.
golly.
Why is
17!
You're fine.
We were doing okay in the other chambers. This is hell.
I only did this because you're realizing with your intelligence check,
Yeah.
you're realizing the
I
sheer
know.
depth of shit that Alu and Navara might be standing in.
What absolute fuckery.
Leo's gonna walk away. I think she's gonna walk out. The dome is going to dissipate, and she's just gonna walk out past Lucerin to where like the bunk beds are, just like in that
Just
general
clear
room.
time.
Just walking
As
around,
you walk
snapping
past
photos.
Lucerin, you see Lucerin is holding, like, they have their red twine they use a lot for healing and things like that, and they're holding it now sort of in like a cat's cradle, and you see it break as you walk past.
Would
This is the last
Please.
straw.
Yeah,
I would.
yes, sure.
Thank you.
He looks back once at Navara and Alu. Do either of you catch eye contact with him?
I think Alu definitely
Yeah,
does.
especially if Leo's walking away.
Mm-hmm.
You can see Lucerin is a very nice person. Generally doesn't show unrestrained rage. You can see that they're bottling up intensely. No insight check needed. Leo, you enter into this blurry area with Lucerin.
Yes. I partially. My guise is I want to do a medicine check because I knew he was rubbing his eye after healing Val. So I want to look for any signs of like if there's visual swelling and stuff. But
No.
as I'm doing it, okay, he's fine now. It looks like.
Completely fine.
Devil contracts. And the wording surrounding them. I don't have any questions. I just am very, very, very stressed, and I just needed to walk out, and I just needed to make sure that you had no blight on you, and that is why I just needed to walk out, and I figured that would be a better ruse than anything else. I cannot lie. So, you have no blight. Swelling on your face, that's nice. That's great. Very happy for you.
I warned him. I tried warning her. Il Mater give me the endurance so I may bear this. I
understand that they're in very deep. And there's not much that any of us individually can do to fix that right now. And
for yourself, Penny and Valandor, I think, and really anyone you see in Phandelver, I think you need to be careful around around Alucor and Navarra. I'll do all I can to help them, but I don't. Devils have a way of worming their way into our lives, getting a hold of the things that are precious to us. And at this, you see, even in the blur, you see like a momentary because of the blur, you see a look of anguish on Lucerin's face when he says that. I have a tendency of getting the things we care about most dearly and turning them into leverage.
are you saying that they're already damned?
Strictly speaking, no, but it doesn't look good. It's devils do this kind of work for millennia. They're very well suited for it, and it's the only way they know how to exist.
Okay.
I tried to warn them.
There's only so much they'll listen to right now. We're in a very unprecedented situation, and they are doing the best that they can. So we will figure it out, because we have to.
No, we don't have to.
Yes, we do.
Listen, that kind of thinking, we have to do something. That's how they worm their way in. If you have to do something, and that chain devil or Verna or some imp comes to you and offers you a way to save them, don't you have to accept? That's how they get you, and I will do all I can to help them, to ease their burdens, to get them out of this, but I have to accept, and I'm asking you to do the same. You have to accept a possibility now that they can't be saved. Because if you don't accept that now, you will find yourself facing a very difficult choice. One that you think you have to make one decision on. But it is a choice. Gods help us. Lucerne walks away for a
no
moment.
blight, so I'm walking back in the room. Okay, how are we looking? Shall we go? Let's move on.
While
like
all that
to
was
leave now.
happening, anything in here from the four of you?
Yeah, I think while Leo goes and for sure Navarra sees Lucerne follow, there's just like a stamp kind of feeling in her heart, like, you did it again. You fucked up again. Great. And seeing Lucerne being like seen as support and advice or conversation is like this marker in her head as like, he is this level of good and nice. Where are you? And so she just starts scrambling for the contract and going into that corner and start reading in Infernal what the fuck is in this goddamn paper.
Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
Intelligence. Oh, that's a 19. Okay, thank you, investigation.
$19. You see it has everything in there about favors that are indebted to you. It also has in there a section on... Actually, give me one moment. I need to double check one thing. Yeah, let's see. I think I actually need to contest that roll to see how much information I give you.
I got a 19, I can read Infernal. What?
Yeah, I know. You have a 19, you can read Infernal, but it's contested against the person who wrote the contract.
Gee golly.
Okay.
Crazy.
She wrote it in invisible ink.
Is that legal?
It is, yeah.
In the Nine Hells.
Honestly,
four
oldest trick
different
in the
stores.
book.
You gotta bring your lemon juice and lighter just to double check that it's there.
On the back of the contract, you gotta do that whole...
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But then
Okay.
you accidentally set it on fire. And that's how they get you.
You gotta use a specific type of temperature.
It is going to be their deception. They did not roll high. What you get from this, it talks about the favors. I believe it was 5 and 5 we agreed to. 5 questions, 5 favors. I'll double check the VOD just to make sure.
Yeah.
But regardless, set number of questions, set number of favors. There's a few things in there that you find interesting. The biggest one is the tit for tat clause. Should you ask for additional questions or additional favors, you will be obligated to return those in kind with favors and questions.
As she's reading this, she's like externally processing. So for sure, Alu, like you were the nearest one after that. She's going towards like the vault area and like, of course, and like muttering as she found out that first bit.
He's like following and just quizzically looking at Navi, but just kind of letting her go through the thought process, but just staying on the wing.
Anything else from the two of you while you...
Was that the only thing that they could glean? Was just that extra additional thing?
Give me a flat intelligence check.
Come on.
Me and that 9.
9 hells.
I'm either rolling 6s and 9s here, okay? Like, this world is calling me.
As long as you do not ask more than your allotted number of questions or request your allotted number of favors, you're fine. There's nothing in here that binds you to the nine hells or anything like that. There's no secret damnation. There's no invisible ink.
They are clutching at it and shaking. That's so easy to do, not to ask for any more favors, but why does this feel like... and they grab a stone or something from the ground and they're just throwing it at the wall.
What did you learn? What are the terms of your pact?
Pact makes it feel like they have a hold on me. I have a hold on them. And yet, fuck, 5 favors, 5 questions. I used 1 favor, asked 1 question.
What do they deem a question? Is any question valid for this?
I don't know. But the way that Leo is talking, anytime they provide truths, I trust it. I trust it because honesty, clear, brutal honesty, is still... fuck. What if everything that they have told me is a question and an answer to a question? What if I'm already out of one? Or full of the other? I'm...
Oh, is there... do they have to announce when they're going to use a question to its...
No, I don't know anymore. That's what I'm afraid of. They said before, is this a question? But I can't remember how many times they've said that, or if they were meaning the contract, or if they're just being truthful with me. And now that
Maybe it's a
I
trick.
have not lived long, Alucor, I am only 30 years of age. I have not understood this world enough to know what I am messing with, and I know that is the flaw of my experience and my decisions, but...
Hey. I can understand the desperation, but let's just take a moment, okay?
What if I've asked too much? What if it's done? And I've done it in one conversation, in one fucking goddamn afternoon.
He just kind of like, his body language sinks a little bit, and he just kind of looks towards the ground and shakes his head. This is the way, right? They manipulate, they lie, they cheat. You can't expect a fair deal.
They can't ever be fucked over just once.
I think they have a lot of practice.
But... and the same thing I told Penny. If I am not old enough to know, then I will goddamn fucking learn!
Those who do not listen learn hard, yeah. I'm learning that as well. But that does bring me to a concern. It's one thing to try to make a pact with the devil, but you brought Penny.
Is that how
Five
it
of...
is?
I find it hard to believe that devil was not looking for that soul.
Again, scrambling to the papers. Again, just double check. No, I said explicitly, you only have me. And if you didn't go for the chain, I would have went for it myself. No one was supposed to be in this except for me. And again, rifling through.
Navi, you weren't supposed to be there.
I know.
You went there without telling me.
I know.
Lutheran blames your pact on me. Did you know? He thinks I've corrupted you by ways of the devils that try to corrupt me. That's besides the point. You brought Penny there. She's known to this devil. It's one thing if I'm the fool of the party, but we can't both be.
Mm.
No. 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 I told her she's not on the contract. I told her, and Penny was protected. I was there to protect her.
Hi, has anyone said anything to me?
Mm-mm.
Okay, sorry, my audio just went out momentarily. Please continue.
Sorry. You're good. Alu's body language is not of like anger or disappointment, but more so concern. The same concern that he met Navi with in Zorzula's rest when she siphoned energy from Yarno. That same concern of a similar trajectory that he might be on. Like I said before, please do not try to mess with things in my pact. Not without telling me. If you have an idea, that's one thing, but this could have been even worse than it is now.
I made it worse.
I think more devils
I
makes
won't do it
anything
again.
worse. We'll get out of this. Somehow. We'll figure it out. Okay.
I only did this to try and get your contract. Understand what the fuck we're fighting.
Al kind of like tilts his head to the side. You did this for me. Navi. You don't have to try to save me, okay? We'll figure this out. But we're not using double deals to get this out. Okay?
Yes.
All right. And he'll kind of like motion towards the direction of the rest of the group. And we'll walk back to what was camp.
Navarro
Okay.
will kind of stay in the vault for a bit. And I think she'll just go sob for a little bit alone. And I think sitting somewhere just the most is something you would expect Penny to like feel like she just becomes really small in a corner and just like hugs her knees to herself. And she feels like Penny in the moment where she's like a young kid and doesn't understand what she's doing and is so scared that she just now is hurting her friends instead of helping.
Give me a morality check. The DC is 10.
It's fine, it's a 1. Unless I could use one of my advantages on that.
You certainly could if you'd like. From your bar?
Sure.
Okay, yeah, give me one moment. Yeah, go ahead and re-roll.
A 7.
You sit there and contemplating the effect you might be having on your friends. And as you do, you hear that voice again, speaking back to you. Give me just one moment here. You hear that voice speak to you. Someone had to do it. Were you supposed to just let him die? Let him be stuck in this pact and do something he could never forgive himself for?
I just wanted to help. Just really wanted to help for once. Everything is double knotted and tricked on the other end.
They should be thanking you. Now at least you have options.
I just want them saved. I just want all of them safe. I don't want to turn into one of them. I don't want 1,000 eyes. I don't want to be scared for my life when a portal opens. I want to be home and safe with the people I love.
If that's what you want, then you have to be able to get your hands dirty. That's what none of them understand. None of us get to walk out of this clean.
Least of all me.
Because you know you need to get your hands dirty. It's just one of those facts of life.
Wow. Well, why did they say I would do good in hell? Why?
You ask that question and your voice echoes in this empty vault.
And they like wipe their tears and get up. And they like tighten the armor that they have on them. And it's kind of like that voice that you'd want to shut up in your head. And it's your own, but it sounds so unfamiliar because it's so good at finding the negative side. It just says, like, maybe that's why you can read Infernal. And she just says, shut up, shut up, shut up. And with each tightening of the armor, she just emboldens herself to walk out of that vault without tears on her face.
Give me a deception check.
That's a 9 +2 for 11.
Decent enough. You don't look any more emotionally fraught than the rest of your party. Your guys' campfire, I assume you had one, has gone cold. Leoman's tiny hut is gone. You've all long rested, though it might not feel like it. What do you do now?
I'll regroup with everyone and come back in. Ready to go?
I think so.
Okay. Val, how are you feeling? You're muted.
I forget that I do it on the monitor sometimes.
Yeah.
I've had better days, but there is no need in lingering with the obvious.
Okay, great. Then, we have Talhundredth just across the way. More stones. Again, no one touches the stones. Okay,
Understood.
great. Do not touch them. Just, okay. Lucerin?
Okay.
You guys reconvene with Lucerin and move out from this place. Passing by the dead ropers you killed earlier. And as you head to Talhundredth, that is where we'll take our break. We will be back in just 10 minutes, so don't go anywhere. I know it's been an emotional episode so far, but, you know, we haven't even gotten to combat yet. So,
Nice.
just don't go anywhere. We'll be
Not
back
even
right after
combat
this.
yet. Not even combat.
All right, BRB.
It's December already? Seriously? Oh my gosh, we have so many Forgotten Adventures updates to go over. Hi, hello, I'm Gracie from the show Defenders of Phandelver, which is returning this Sunday, December 7th at 11 ET. Calvin, are you so excited? I'm so excited! Ah! Speaking of Defenders of Phandelver, the tokens team from Forgotten Adventures has released all of the player tokens from the show, including Alucor the Druid, Navarre the Paladin, Valandor the Ranger, Penny the Scion, and my character, Leo the Wizard. I love seeing the crew in all these different color options. They also made use of the mannequin parts released last month to create the Mannequin Token Pack, so your players can experience the horrors that the players faced on Fears and Fortunes. Elsewhere, the Assets team is continuing to build out the desert biome with new desert-themed walls, doors, and pillars. They've also responded to a long overdue request. New carpets and rugs! Oh my gosh, look at all the fancy styles you can choose from. Now over to FA Battle Maps, the sister Patreon to Forgotten Adventures, which you should totally support if you are not already doing that. They've released 3 new maps this month, including the Mushroom Inn, a delightful setting for anyone who's looking for Underdark adventures that are less inclined to caverns of undead and more for the cozy roleplay. Next up is the Abandoned Cathedral, the perfect place for your party to confront a band of cultists or to crash a vampire's wedding. Just be careful casting Shatter in there. Yeah. And finally, the Quarry, a dangerous encounter location you can find right outside of town. Perhaps some strange creatures erupted from underground, or maybe a dangerous tomb was uncovered on accident, or perhaps the fossils of a scary creature were found. Ooh. I think that's it for all the new FA releases this month. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go harass our DM to see if I can teach Alucor how to wild shape into that fossil that we found so he can be a dinosaur. Catch us on Sunday! Bye!
Three months ago, Forgotten Adventures released FA Nexus, a module in beta for Foundry Virtual Tabletop that empowers you to find tokens, place assets, and even make entire maps inside of Foundry. We've enjoyed seeing all your excitement for FA Nexus, and now we're happy to announce our first major update. Now, in FA Nexus version 0.2, all of our free users can now merge assets, allowing easier control of more detailed set pieces. Merged assets are flattened into their own layer, but retain their shadows so they'll continue to blend in. You can also unmerged assets you've pieced together, so you can make changes if needed. Now, for our Patreon subscribers, we have big news. Many of you have called FA Nexus a map maker, and that wasn't exactly true, until now. FA Nexus version 0.2 comes with something you've all been asking for, the building tool, which can construct and complete building footprints right inside a foundry. Just pick the walls and floors if you want, and then draw shapes using rectangles, ellipses, and polygons. You can also place inner walls with different textures. As you can see, the building tool not only draws the shape, but also auto-generates the walls live, allowing you to see how it affects lighting in real time. Not happy with the building you've already placed? That's okay. You can edit them by clicking Edit Shapes, allowing you to add or move nodes for finer control. Also, you can now make curved walls easier than ever. Simply shift-click and you're done. Of course, what good are walls if you can't add doors? With the portal function of the building tool, you can now place gaps, doors, and windows with customizable textures and frames. We put a lot of customization into this, allowing you to make double doors and even functioning windows. Everything in the building tool gets the same automatic shadow generation as map assets do. Shadows merge with other shadows on the same elevation layer. So remember that walls are on elevation 20 by default and floors are on elevation 0. These are just a few of the things we've added to version 0.2, and we're already hard at work on version 0.3. So please, check out FA Nexus today and let us know what you think while we're still in beta. Bye!
Oh.
All right, we return. The party has actually, they're not on this location anymore. They are here. You walk through the caverns of the Underdark, a winding passage from Gibbet Crossing that leads up to Tal Hundereth. Did anyone have anything they want to do or say on the way up there?
Maybe not so much to like ruminate on it, but just for Leo to have information. As like, I guess we're walking past. I would have mentioned this to Alucor, but then I think at some point I probably mentioned to Leo. Penny was the youngest amongst the others that were encased wherever it was that she was encased. I don't know what that does for you, but you collect all the information. So, and where Valandor's eyes before were like trying not to look and focus, now it's like an array of different like, movements, I guess.
She's
in
like
its eyes.
hanging around trying to figure out which eye to look at to maintain eye contact.
Right. But yeah, he would have just mentioned that to you as like a, hey, write this down. I don't know if it's important for something.
Telling both the party and player note taker. Got it. Okay.
Woo! I assume
he's
that
trying to
he's
reverse
Exactly.
leading alongside Leo because she's just kind of not keeping a distance, but definitely after having a very rough morning is just one track.
What did you say about Penny?
Penny had a thing that she was gonna give, and then I is there information that is being shared still?
Oh yeah.
Only thing I'd say for Al is that he'd have his flame tongue scimitar out to get the light of
Yep.
40-meter bright light.
Penny has a thing that she wants to attempt to do, with as little touching as possible because she's still freaked out. But she had planned in this moment. She has her last little stuffy that she was going to give, and then things kind of got derailed, and she doesn't know where her place is in terms of how hands-on she should be with the party. So she's just gonna try to, as sneakily as possible, reverse pickpocket Alucor and give him a present.
Okay. Go ahead and give me sleight of hand.
Yay.
Which you have to beat my perception.
Passive perception.
Okay.
Damn it.
And what's your
What's your
passive? I believe it's pretty high.
As 18.
Damn it. I just don't want to touch him. I just want to put it in his pocket. That's a 5.
So you feel Penny's clumsy fingers reach towards your bag as you are holding this flame tongue scimitar.
Penny. You okay?
I'm fine. Here's a present, and I just shove it into his bag. And I like race ahead, and I'm just like standing next to Leo now, and I'm so obviously not looking back at you.
I'm gonna put my arm around her and just like a little half hug.
I was gonna look at this interaction, and he'll say in Elvish, loud enough that Valandor could hear. His head kind of drops, and he's like, "This is part of my doing." Thank you, Penny.
What? So, I nothing, and then she keeps walking forward.
You.
You see the doll they stitched for you is of an owl with bright gold button eyes and an extra mouth where its stomach is.
Yay.
Oh,
Karis.
That's not Karis. This was made by Levy from the from the comments and from Forgotten Adventures.
All right, Levy, we see you.
Here's a bigger version if you need to get a close up on it.
I think it's
so yeah,
great.
Alu looking at that plushie and also knowing that he's had Alfred out often enough for Penny to know what an owl looks like. Is gonna look at this plushie and kind of like, like, like this could go in the fridge for sure, kind of energy. But he's thinking of the mouth as like a creative choice.
We flash back to Penny, who just like
She's made this like ages ago.
Literally made like 2 heads and then needed to get it together and then like kind of put it aside. And she made one head that she had too many teeth on and then realized that owls don't have teeth. And then she made a new head that was great. And then she just kind of was like, I'll finish this later. So she puts it away. But now we're in like the cave and the passion project she's been working on is just, I need to get it done as quickly as possible so I can not think about it ever again. So she just put the 2 heads together and just like shoved it at him. I want to express my love, but I don't know how. Here.
I'll just say to the Valandor comment, more decorations for the shack. Lovely. And I'll just stow it away.
Yeah.
Wonderful. As you guys move forward, moving through the dark corridors, the wide cavern ends at an enormous set of stone double doors, each side bearing an image of a towering mountain with a carved gemstone at its heart. A long roll of cloth props up one side of the double door. A fissure in the wall opens to a tunnel. Well, that's actually the fissure is what you're coming through. This is the path that led to Gibbet Crossing. But as you get to the door, you see that there is dwarven writing on the ground, and you see that there is a body with a cloth over it.
Oh, wait, is this the...
I'd like to look a bit closer at both the body and the dwarvish writing.
The dwarvish writing is essentially a prayer to Dumathoin.
Okay.
In you, our secrets we keep, and our treasures we conceal. The body doesn't look too old. Are you examining it?
Yes.
Go ahead and give
Yes.
me investigation.
Investigation. Nat 20, so that's a 31.
Yes!
On investigating the dead body propping open the door.
We are.
31.
Our girl is, you are so smart.
This is the only time I've rolled a nat 20 on investigation, and I don't think it's very important. But I like to know everything about this body.
That's awesome.
Bless. I know everything. I know how he died. I killed him.
I killed him.
It was me. I Mystic Walk back.
You can tell that one moment. What is this? Okay, yeah. You can tell that this person died not too long ago. It may have been a month or so. It roughly lines up with those archaeologists you guys found turned to stone downstairs.
Shoot, okay.
As you examine the corpse, it looks like it was bludgeoned to death.
By the door?
It may have had its head smashed on the door, but you can tell that it had like internal hemorrhaging of the brain, and also on it you find a letter.
Oh, joy.
Not a letter, rather a journal. And that looks like this.
Oh, how very...
I see. Okay. Great.
I can either read this to you, or you can read it to yourselves. I already sent it to Gracie, so if you want to share that with everybody, you can go ahead and do that.
I will.
And if you are watching and want to read the letter yourself, you can go to the Forgotten Adventures Discord. I'm going to post it to the FA Streaming Adventures channel right now.
Okay, Great. Letter. I'm going to begin reading it, scanning through everything. I think the biggest things I'm taking in are the fact that a puzzle is mentioned, that they met a drow somewhere down here, that there's a library. Very excited about that. And that down at the end there's something about Milva and Jurgen, who were down in Gibbet Crossing. I'm assuming with a 31 on investigation that the two drow we found, or the two dwarves that we found turned to stone, are probably
Yes.
those two. And then something about a sickness. So, I'll pass it around to whoever wants to read it as well. They're welcome to. And going to carry forward. Great.
As you guys push forward, what you see is elaborate carvings of mountain landscapes and treasure piles line the walls of this broad staircase as it descends deeper underground. Several landings on the staircase hold statues, and some bear doorways. You see down below, there's your light reflects off of like rocks that are blocking the stairways ahead. You're not sure if there's an opening in them, but you also see, so that there's rocks up ahead. You also see two doorways to your either left or right.
These statues, the face, is that the same face I saw in my vision?
It certainly bears a resemblance. You think they're likely the same. This is likely that location. They're made by the same kind of architecture, same stonework. That's probably part of this complex, what your vision was.
Great. Fantastic. Okay. Welcome to Tal 100th. Be careful. I'll walk forward.
I will, before going any further, I'm gonna expend a spell slot and do my primeval awareness.
Mm-hmm.
Pardon me. Aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fey, fiends, or undead within a mile of you. But if this is my favorite terrain, 6 miles.
Yeah. Same as last time. Except that. Give me one moment. Let me just double check. You detect no devils anymore. Now that the chain devil's gone, that's off the board. You do detect aberrations. You do detect undead. Fey. Do you detect Fey? I don't believe there's any Fey.
Fiend?
Fiend would be demons or devils, and you don't detect any fiends or any fiends of any kind.
Cool.
Let me just double check that. Yeah, no fiends.
Okay, cool. Didn't know if there were any more of these chain devils or something. Okay.
No.
I'll just kind of crouch down to the ground. I'll wait, sort of like ask Leo to stand, wait. I finish. I get up. As per usual, crawling with all kinds of different guests.
Lovely. Can't wait to go home.
Stay sharp, everyone. I just kind of say to the group, and I'll take out my bow, and I guess we proceed on.
Shall we go to the left or the right?
I am
Left, right, or straight ahead.
Or straight ahead?
Or you guys can split up.
Oh, we do 2 again?
Let's go in pairs! Same as last time?
2 to the right, 2 to the left, 2 straight ahead.
Hey, it went so well for us last time. Maybe we'll find more wine.
I mean, nobody died, so.
The same pairing? I feel like that might be the first thing to switch.
Probably not the same pairing. Ooh.
We could split in half and just go left, right, and then meet right back up. Or we just all go together.
I mean, because the doors are right next to each other, I say we all just stick together, open these
Yeah.
doors,
Open.
and then if
like
we
that
find
option.
nothing, yeah, we just
Yeah.
go ahead. So I'll say that as Valandor and everyone is just trying to decide like what we're doing, I'll just kind of like reach over. I'll go to the door to the left, and
I'll
I'll sort
follow
of
him.
like put my hand over it, wherever the handle or whatever may be. Let's start somewhere, and I'll just open the door.
Door number 1.
Okay. The door to the left opens up,
And
and
it's
what
a
you
party.
see inside is what looks like a it looks like a training area.
Huh.
Weird.
Training area. And do I see that those creatures on the very top of the room?
You
Or
see
those
suits of
things?
armor.
Suits of armor. Got it. Okay. Probably come out, report.
Yeah.
Don't
There's
discount it.
There is another doorway in there. There's actually 2 doorways, one to the right and one on the back side of the room.
Got it. Don't discount it. Don't discredit it. This is a open room with multiple doors inside, but let's check the other room before we make a decision.
Okay.
Sounds like a plan.
On
Open
this
the other
side, things open up to what looks like a common area, and you can see that there are many doors in this room leading to what you believe might be rest areas. There's probably another door further in.
Lovely. Looks like just a common area.
All right.
And
Then
who
let's
is checking
head.
up ahead?
I don't.
I think we were just going left
Chris
and
is
right,
saying- Yeah.
and then
Okay.
I'm so paranoid now. I would like to pull out the new little wand that I got of magic detection, and use that just to quickly cast detect magic and walk into both rooms, and just see
You
if I
see
pick
that
up
there
anything.
is enchantment magic on those suits of armor that were in the room on the
That's what I thought.
left. And you
I-
see no magic over here and no magic down here. You do, though, if you glance down here, you do hear movement of rocks.
Maybe it's
Okay.
the rock buddies again.
Could be. That's great.
No,
Maybe it's friends.
Lovely. The Val, the training room. I would be careful stepping too far in. I think training is quite literal, and you would fight that suit of armor. So,
Okay.
in case you didn't want that, I would be careful.
Understood. There is another door in there. We could just skip it altogether or continue charting ahead.
I will leave that up to the group. I don't know.
Maybe we
Alacor.
check the resting room. Maybe there's some potions left over from adventures past. Something that we might be able to use for later.
Let's begin there.
This way?
Yeah. Checking the resting rooms.
You guys ignore the sound of rocks. You ignore the training room.
Petty cries.
Oh,
No more rocks.
baby.
No more rocks to eat.
And yeah, I'll start looking around for anything of use of note.
I'll do some investigation too. I'll probably open like the second door on that right side.
Ooh, blood.
This one in the middle.
Yeah, the middle one.
Opening that up. I'll get to that in a moment. What you see in the room that you guys are in, the bigger room, you see that many doors lead to this room, which has 4 stone chairs facing each other in the middle. One chair is covered with fresh blood. You
Fresh?
open up this, yes, fresh blood. You open up this door, and what you see is nothing more than a stone bed, a stone desk, and a stone stool. Yeah, that's about it.
Oh, that mattress must be rock hard.
It I'd like to investigate the area, and also if there's like a blood trail or anything. I
Okay.
don't like that. So
I don't think we should sit on the chair.
that's another nat 20.
Let's go.
My God, Leo, you designed this room.
Who's cooking today?
It's a 31 to investigate the room.
The insanity has allowed her
The
to see
insanity
clearly.
is making her so paranoid. I just like
Remembers the
checking
stonemason.
everything.
Yes.
Mm.
Ugh.
The stonemason you know by name.
Yeah, yeah, that's my buddy. That's my man.
You can tell that the bones here are bones of a goat, and likely the blood is as well.
Oh.
What? Does it lead anywhere? Was
I see
You
footprints.
check through that
Says-
journal you had, and you see that they did bring a goat that was essentially like a pack mule. It was meant to carry like things they find on the dig.
ah
One of those dwarves is crazy.
ah.
No
They're
doubt.
all a little
So-
crazy down here.
Oh God!
You hear a voice.
I want. Where am I
You
hearing
hear that
voice?
coming from this room.
Hello?
Alu will like shine a light in that direction.
I'll walk forward a bit.
Hey there, Pennywise.
I'm casting
Maybe.
mage armor on myself right now. Actually, I'm gonna touch my necklace and cast it before anything
What
else.
you see shambling out of that room
The fuck?
is a person. Give me one moment.
I'll be real. I thought the chair was a mimic, and it like ate the person that was sitting there. And I thought that was a little far.
gnarly.
That'd be
Ah, that
insane.
would've been cool.
This is much scarier.
Yeah.
This is much more freaky.
Hello?
One moment.
No, I'm just saying it again, not to you.
You're just saying it again.
I'm just in the moment,
Coming
cautiously inching forward.
out of this room,
Oh God.
you see a person dragging themselves almost. Oh, new guest. Oh, good to see you, friends. And what you see is a person who looks... They look like they're not much human anymore. Their skin is very pale. Their hair is knotted and frayed. There are green growths covering their body, and these green growths spread around them, turning into greenish gray tentacles that are sprouting out of their shoulder and their back and their arms, sort of moving independently and feeling around the walls as they step out and greet you.
Oh, Father, give me grace.
Who might you be?
I am Falfark. Are you here to hear the truth?
You were with the explorers, right?
Yes, we came here to find history, but we found so much more.
Did you?
Yeah. Do you want to see it disgorge its young?
I'm backing up very slowly.
Alu looks at Valandor like, arrows ready? Like,
Yeah, 100%. As,
No.
Everybody
as
go for the
Leo's,
weapons.
as Leo's backing up, yeah, weapons are being drawn for sure.
There's this
What?
sound,
I
Alu,
take my
you're
ranged
familiar
one
with
out,
it.
too. The fuck?
Because you remember
Oh.
something like this attacking you when you guys found that
With
home
Pip.
when you were
Yeah.
trying to save Pip.
those little shits.
I think
In
we actually-
fact, what we're gonna
Again.
do, give me one moment. In fact, we will, where is it? Here we are. You've seen. Where's the players? Here they are. We will flash back at this moment to that place. Alu, you were being swarmed by these things when you were rescued by Val and Leo and Penny. What? Where's Penny? There we go. And Penny, as Navarra and Lucerin were essentially getting Pip to safety. So Pip is safe. Your friends have killed these things, and you guys find yourself now in this small, disheveled home that's underground. You can see there was a ladder that at one time led out of this place, but now it's sort of like broken apart from wear and tear and time. There's light shining in just above you, Alu, where that hole in the ground that you fell through was.
I've never seen creatures like that in my life.
No.
Is Pip okay?
Yes, Mr. Navarra took him. He should still be invisible as well, so
Thank the gods.
he'll be fine. Are you okay? You took a fall. Looked quite nasty.
I'm fine. They slammed me against the wall when they attached to you and psionically move you around. I'm getting quite sick of psionic creatures, honestly.
It's fair.
Well, luckily for us, we won't see any more of those. And he says that in a very
Penny in a corner, psionic.
condescending tone.
It's like that no one
Sorry,
here
Penny.
knows that I'm a scion. No one at this party knows I'm a scion.
No, yeah, no, definitely
Just
not.
awkward.
Yeah, it's just Penny with her blade arm.
Yeah, they suck. Is this one of those weird underground houses?
Yes. Can I look around?
Yeah.
Is this-
By the way, those things. Oh my God! Wait, is that really the case? Hold on one second. I have to double check something.
They're so throwable at this size. Truly,
Also-
I think we should just like pitch them
They're
at
like
each
evil
other.
defaults.
They really are.
We-
Yeah, like batting practice.
We flashed back. What room is this again?
This is the room
We,
that
like, fell
Alu
to the
fell
floor.
down
Mhm.
when we had our flashback and we had to go save Pip. I think
Yeah.
you and Penny would have shown up mid-fight. So this is somewhere underground, just in
Like run in
Phandelver.
after.
Mhm.
Got it.
This is just like in a
It's
field.
like outside of Phandelver, but it's very
Got
close.
Cool.
Is this like one of those like because there's a bunch of ruins here? It might just be like a house that got buried.
Yeah, because everything gets built
forever
on top
ago.
of each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it's been here for maybe like 50 years or so.
Recent.
And you do smell like a faint odor. And if you follow that, you would find in this room a body of a dwarven cleric, now just rotted away to bones.
Dumathoin?
They do look like they are cleric of Dumathoin. Yes.
Huh.
That's that. Okay, yes.
Why do
that
they live
is-
underground then?
Good job, Alu. This is actually what I needed. Thank you
Uh,
for finding this place and falling into the hole.
You're welcome. What did you find? What's in this room?
Dead body. The one that we needed to speak to
Oh,
enter till 100th.
yes.
Remember? We're doing necromancy.
Yeah,
By the way,
necromancer.
those freaky
Yay.
creatures that were here before, the Grem, yeah, here they are. Here, I'll just turn one back on. These things, apparently, they are walking on those little spindles. They sort
That
of
makes
like
it worse.
bob around. I believe they can jump, but they don't they can't fly outright. They're sort of
I
like
see.
bumping around. When they get something, they throw it around the room with psionics.
I see.
Oh.
And yeah,
Kinda
as you were
want
looking
one.
here, you find yet another journal.
Oh.
This one, I'm going to tell you what it says. This was something you found way back then. This was a cleric of Dumathoin named Marthun Grim. They were a paladin a paladin of Dumathoin. More than 60 years ago, they went to find this the Crypt of the Talhund, and they believed that their god had sent them to cleanse the place of spirits that needed to be put to rest. they learn that the spirits all lie in the crypt below Talhundereth, and they give you information on like a puzzle that they needed to use to get they needed to solve to get past it. They were there to essentially destroy the restless ghosts and put them to rest, but before they could do that, they were attacked by something that they describe as a heap of rolling tentacles. And when they got home, these things, it seems like they might have followed him.
Great.
You can tell on their body, it looks like they suffered blunt force trauma.
Great.
So, yeah.
Great. Okay. Well, got what we needed. Cool.
Shame. This place could be spruced up, though.
Are you looking to move? You know, there's
From
space.
a shack to a hole.
There's space in the cottage if you wanted.
We have a basement.
Do you think it's a bit crowded?
No, there's space for 2 more.
Yeah, you can
You
sleep
just
next to the
got
bar
needle.
in Lutheran.
What say
No.
you, Valandor?
Alucor, you got a point. There is a vision here. There
Mhm.
is
You see it.
potential.
You
Yeah,
want
like
to live in a hole in the ground.
It's got
You
good
not like it
bones.
that much?
We literally have an apple orchard, and
Hmm.
you want to live in a hole in the ground.
Speaking practically, Alu, yes, this place could serve as a foundation for a building to be built on top of it. A better shack, if you will, with a basement. But, yeah, it's... To
Penny's
Leo's
sad in the
point,
corner.
it
Her
is-
friends don't want to hang out with her.
Oh,
oh, yeah, we would much rather live in a
Yeah,
hole than to go to
yeah.
your house.
like,
You still feel- you
we
still
have-
busy.
but we
You
have
wanna live-
everything. There's space.
You live
There's
in the
my
attic.
library. We have so much space. You don't have to go in a basement.
Leo, I think there is something to be said about owning multiple properties and perhaps, working that out in whatever form that looks.
Yes.
I've necessarily never
Absolutely.
dabbled in.
I'm
real
going to
estate,
whisper in his ear, "Look at Penny, and
Penny's
tell
in
me
a,
that you're going
Penny's-
to say no again."
Penny's like kneeling in a corner, just like poking at sticks, and she's just thinking about like doesn't like psionics, doesn't want to hang out with me.
No.
I'm losing my friends.
And then I look back at Val with like a, "Do you want to try that again?"
And I look
All
over
of-
to Penny.
Yeah, you look
Penny,
over to Penny. Yeah.
I hope you are aware that, and hey, just let go of the stick for a moment. Let go of the stick for a moment.
Penny looks up at you, big eyes, unshed
Puppy dog
tears.
eyes.
Yeah.
Oh, the anime eyes with the streams running down.
What?
He looks over to you. We really I don't even think we have enough money to even build anything. We're just engaging in a conversation. Me and Alucor look at every random spot and think it's a good place for a shack.
Mhm. Yes.
This
As
You
is
Penny
guys are
cries,
that poor?
Leo, you look back at the Gremule, the things that were attacking Alu on the ground, and as you look at it, we come back to the present. You guys can decide the results of that conversation about real estate later.
Come back to that.
Now, second house.
Our God gave birth to this. It's. I think it's a prophet,
Okay.
The
or maybe
triangle.
I'm the prophet.
Oh God.
I'm inching closer to Leo, by the way.
Who is your god? And Alu's pulling out another scimitar.
Penny whips out the tentacle thing.
Why? My gods. I don't think you're worthy to see my god, but you can meet their son. Do you want to meet their son?
No, I don't. I'm okay.
And this thing,
I'm enough.
go, child! And this thing starts floating towards you.
No.
I whip acid at it. Fuck you. No.
Okay, everybody go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh, boy.
No.
Alright.
No.
Oh, boy. Is this thing flying towards me?
It's flying towards Alu, because Alu's the one who asked the question. Sorry,
All
Alu.
right. I got an 18.
That's
Two.
Oh god. 1 second. I haven't
Ooh.
gotten anyone into initiative.
I thought we could be
One
tentacle
moment.
friends. Now we can't. You declared war.
You are no longer invited to the hangout sesh.
You are no longer invited to the hangout sesh. In the back of Penny's head, I wonder if Valandor is gonna live here.
Yeah, in the minute of that memory, Valandor remembers, oh, this is pretty good real estate right here.
God damn it!
There's opportunity.
Leo like senses
There's
a
opportunity.
disturbance in the force.
You
and,
guys
like,
are just
cuts
the
her eyes back
property
now.
brothers. You guys are just the property brothers.
Oh my god, what I would do for a fantasy style
That
Property
would be
Brothers.
so good.
That'd be so good.
Oh my god.
Cave of Doomathoin. What are we thinking?
You know,
Yeah.
it's a bit of a
I'm
fixer
thinking
upper.
a cool
Do we need to
pirate
reroll?
ship right here. The
No,
kid
no, no, one
mentioned
second.
No. We paint everything white with shiplap.
No.
oh man. No, what was the Extreme Home Makeover?
Oh
That's
my
the one.
gosh.
Where it's like the kid mentioned he liked giraffes, so everything in
Everything's
his room is
They
giraffes.
did a house close to where like I grew up. They did one
Really?
in Virginia nearby, and I had a friend who was like a volunteer to do the makeover everything. Why are you rolling so many dice?
I don't know.
It's fine.
He's got a lot of kids.
All right. What's everybody's initiatives?
I got
Six.
an 18.
8.
This is not good.
1 second.
I'm pissed.
Who got a 6?
I did,
Penny?
Gracie.
Oh,
I got
Gracie
a-
got it.
All right, 1 second. One at a time. All right. Leo got a 6. Okay. What did Penny get?
18.
18. Got it. Owlcore?
8.
8. Okay, got it. Val?
12.
12. Got it. Okay. And Lutheran got a 4, and Navarra got a 24.
Jesus Christ.
Hot.
1 second. And the Gremule got a. They got an 11. So, top of the round is Navarra. I will say that they are. By the way, for everyone wondering, our wonderful Maz had to step away. They weren't feeling well. So we're continuing on without her just to finish the session. But we hope they feel better soon. Just to explain that. It happens. Navarra, we'll say, is just about a bit too far back to make a reaction quite yet. So we'll just go to Penny. How do you respond to this thing flying towards Alucor?
I whip the acid thing. I whip my acid at it. I pull out my visceral launcher and I just lay into it.
Got it.
Is he? Yeah, he's within 30 feet. I don't need to care about logistics. And I think I can get sneak attack on this because there's a lot of allies next to this. Yay!
Yeah.
Phenomenal. Okay, that won't do, but I do roll with advantage. That'll do it. That's 22.
I don't know
hit.
if we've ever shown the art of Penny's tentacle, but there it is.
She's lovely.
Saying it like that is horrible.
It's
Wow.
purple and gooey.
Penny's arm mutates into
Purple
this
and dewy.
tentacle and hurls acid. What was that to hit?
22.
22. Yes, that definitely hits.
All right, let's do
Roll damage.
2d6 plus 4.
And
Okay, not bad. 11. Acid.
Okay. Okay, acid damage. Got it. 7 damage to it. It does not look like it really
11.
noticed that. Oh, 11 you said?
11, yeah.
Oh, okay. That's a little bit better. Yeah. Yeah, it like sputters and this gentleman freaks out. How dare you? And
Go
they
away!
will also add themselves
Go.
to initiative. They have a 18. Actually, one moment. That would be an 18 plus.
I'm gonna fist fight this guy.
18 plus 4. That's a 22. Oh my god. Yeah, so they will lunge towards you. Actually, they won't lunge towards you. They are going to fling at you 2 bolts of psionic energy. That is going to be 21 to hit you, Penny,
Awful.
and then a 12 to hit you.
First one hits, second one doesn't.
Okay, give me one moment. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
I have resistance to psychic damage. Does that help, or is it Scion?
It is psychic.
Okay.
But yeah, go ahead and make that wisdom save.
Wonderful. I'm so smart.
You're so wise.
I'm so wise. 13.
You feel like something affects your mind, filling you with dread, but you're able to push it out with your psionics. You do take 4 points of psychic damage. That's after being reduced. It was going to be 8.
Gross.
That is their turn. That brings us next into initiative is Valandor.
Okay. We can only see the one little pyramid-looking creature and this thing. There's nothing.
Yes.
There's no other sounds coming from anywhere else.
Correct.
Okay. Then I'm gonna go ahead. I'll begin with. I'm gonna shoot an arrow at not the. At the creature, essentially. Not the little pyramid guy, but this thing.
This guy?
This guy, yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
So we'll start with sharpshooter. I'll take a -5 penalty to that.
Okay.
So first one. Oh, that's a natural 20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's yep. So technically 29, so it's a 24.
Okay.
So it'll be for damage, George.
Yeah.
What do you do for natural 20s if we do it?
You roll the dice again.
Got it. Okay, so that's an 8. So, oh wow, 2 of them. So, 16 piercing damage.
Okay.
Then I take an additional action from Dread Ambusher.
You did sharpshooter.
Another natural 20.
Yeah, didn't you do sharpshooter?
You did sharpshooter for that, so it's a plus 26 damage. The
Nice.
first
Oh
one.
yeah, so thank you. Okay, so 26 damage for the first one.
Okay.
Then the second one. Thank you for reminding me of the damage. For the second one, it is also a natural 20.
Oh my god.
It's very fitting given the new eyes.
Cooking.
Yeah, that's it.
Mhm.
That's it. So then 2 of those again.
Mm-hmm.
Those were not with sharpshooter. So the first one is a 10. Second one is a 14. So 24 total.
Jesus.
And then for my second action, proper action, I will. Oh, actually, no, sorry. I messed up on the damage there. I'm so sorry because that was from. So sorry. Features traits. Here we go. My God, why does this block it like this? Okay. There we go. Yes. So, pardon me. That natural 20 erased the 24, George. My apologies.
Okay.
It should have only been an extra D8, but if it was a crit, I'll roll it twice. So it was a 7 and a 2. So it's just 9. Sorry.
Okay, that's fine.
Now I will do my second attack. I'll do longbow, sharpshooter, take the penalty. So that is
19 hits.
14. But with
14.
I did with sharpshooter.
14.
Yeah, 14.
14 does hit.
Oh, nice. Okay. So then that is 23 points of piercing damage.
This guy's dead. Instantly shot. And on the ground dead.
Oh, wow.
I look back to Val with just wide eyes.
Just like readying another arrow, just like, okay, that is surprising.
How did you do that?
Well done.
Is that your turn?
I'll just use my movement to, I mean, if it dies, I'll just use my movement to get right where the bones are in front of that chair.
Okay, got it.
Flank him.
The Gremule is not smart enough to realize that it's in danger, so it is going to do what it does. And it is going to Psychic Slam into Alu.
Just headbutts him.
22 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
57 points of
20 points of force damage. Oh, wait.
How
Is it
much?
force damage?
One more time?
Or- 1 second. Yeah, it's psychic
These are-
damage. Sorry. 20 points of psychic damage.
Wow.
Oh, this little guy fucking hurts.
Ow!
Slams
You've been
into
making
you.
fun of it. Apparently,
Um,
it's helpful.
Goodness.
make a deck saving throw for me, Alu. The DC is 14.
Oh God.
Alrighty. That's a 7, gang.
You also take 7 points of 7 points of piercing damage as the thing has fastened onto you, and it is essentially attached to you right now.
You just hear Alu just go, not again.
With that brings us to Alu's turn. Alu, you can make a strength athletic checks to get this thing off of you if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Please get off me. That's a 12.
12 is not enough. You're like, even with the gauntlets of strength, pulling, and as you do it kind of hurts because the thing's essentially latched onto your skin,
Like a tick.
and so you're
That's
like trying to
gross.
rip it off. Yeah,
Ugh.
it's like a leech with several arms.
Ah!
Yeah.
Does that count as the action, the strength check?
This shit's nasty.
That's
Give me 1 moment.
gross.
Let me double check.
Let me see it.
Yes, it is an action. The strength check.
Okay. As a bonus action, on this theme of this thing being latched onto him, he's gonna take his scimitar from his other arm and almost like try to just stab at this thing.
Go for it.
I'll say now I'm willing to assume the risk of if I were to miss terribly
Yes.
and stab myself. That's a 12.
You miss. Roll another d20.
God damn it!
Dang.
Yikes, bro.
Let's do it. Let's go.
We all go down by this thing.
Somehow
big
we're just
two.
tripping over. Things.
Dude!
Two. Yeah, go ahead and roll damage.
How much? Oh, just from the sword? Okay.
Just from your swords, yeah.
Cool. It's not that bad. Okay, it's 7 damage.
You are like trying to pry it, and you're like your blade slips, and you just cut your leg. Yeah.
Oh my God!
I hate
Alright,
them.
yeah.
Get them off me.
Easier there.
That brings us to Leo.
Okay. How hurt does this thing look at the moment?
Not that
The
hurt.
little. Okay. I don't want it on him. Would you allow me to like roll some sort of like medicine plus something to have a better chance of removing it without him hurting
If
himself?
you want to try to assist him, you could give him a help action on his turn. He can try to pry it off.
Okay.
But that would be a help action, so that would be
Right.
your action.
No.
Alu's not afraid of fire, is he?
No.
All right. I'm gonna try and
not.
firebolt it. I guess.
Just don't
Let her
miss.
rip. Let her
Just
rip.
don't miss.
Dude, you took
Nat
34.
Nat 20. Roll damage.
How many is
Dude,
that
you're-
this session? 3? God damn!
Hey, you're
You guys are on a
killing it.
roll.
Third
Jesus.
20 in a row.
You're
That's
killing it.
This is
awesome.
revenge. This is
Did we
revenge
level
for the
up?
nat 20s that he's gotten. Yeah, did we level up?
Yeah, level up.
If we kill this guy, can we level up?
19 fire damage.
Ooh, nice.
That's with the
Oh
crit.
my
Wow. Oh my
God.
god.
With the
Okay.
crit, yeah.
This thing screams like this like high pitched like squeal as it writhes on Alu's skin. Alu, your skin feels kind of warm. But the thing's still alive.
What?
That brings us to
And then I would like to use my
Lucerne.
movement to
Lucerne,
get
kill
behind
it.
Val. I want to
do
move
something
away.
useful.
He's gonna swing with his mace at Ella.
Oops! I missed!
Now, Lucerne's gonna make an athletics check to try to get it off of you.
Yeah, I'm moving behind Val. I don't want to be around this thing.
Lucerne, with one hand, just grabs it and pries it off your skin while holding your leg in place. So it's no longer attached to you.
Fuck! Navarro, spirit!
They will also do a healing word to you. So that's gonna be One moment. Healing word. One sec. Healing word. They'll do that at first level. Okay, sorry, it's being difficult. There we go. That is 5 plus, I believe, 6 hit points, so 11 hit points back to you.
As Alu just like sees this hand that he absolutely recognizes as Lucian just come and yank this thing off. There's just like a grumbled thank you.
That brings us, next up is Navara. I'll just roll an attack for them because that's absolutely what they would do. Where are, there it is. Using their glaive. That is a natural 20. Jesus.
This is where all our crits went.
Yeah,
We've been waiting for this for so many weeks.
And then we'll never
Navara
have them again.
impales the thing with her glaive as Lucerin's holding it. Lucerin has to like snatch their hand out of the way as the glaive shears right through it. And the thing is dead. You guys are out of combat.
Okay. Surprisingly simple.
Don't say it like that. Don't ruin
No,
my existence.
There's no wood to knock on. Now we can't.
It's
now
all
a
stone.
curse.
It's all
Now-
stone here.
Now it's a curse.
Can I, as I'm like finishing that thought, can I look at the room on the corner where this creature came from?
Yes.
Oh, I'd love to assist you in looking.
It
in
is just like the other ones. Whoop, never mind that.
there.
That was just a placeholder for me.
Huh?
You see it is just another stone room where this thing was living. Elsewhere in the room, you see that there's a door. There's multiple other bunks. Then there's one door that stands out, which is this one. There's no actual door on it, just a hallway leading down. So this hallway leads down. Otherwise, you guys also have across the hall the training room or down these stairs to explore. I think we should wrap up for the day because we are also missing Navara. But I do need to know which direction or directions you guys are heading in.
Let's go the dramatic way down the big hallway.
That'd be cool.
Hallway.
Yeah,
All together?
yeah,
You
we're
guys
all
done
holding
yet, right?
hands.
Yeah.
So yes, holding hands is good.
I
Mhm.
kick the tentacle guy as I pass him. I hate his energy.
Alu lights the little dude on fire. Torch the corpse.
Alu and Petty share a look of understanding.
Yeah.
Friendship level increased.
There we go.
As you guys
We
head
match each
down
other's freak today.
the stairs, you see there are stone creatures moving about. They look like those earth elementals, but they're much smaller. And they are digging through rocks. And you look around for that that creature you saw previously, the one you spoke to, Penny. You do not see them, but instead what you see is
I want to be my friend again. He was nice.
You see a woman step out. Oh, hello. What are you all doing here?
I learned a long time ago not to trust hot women. I step back.
Hello.
Hi, we're here looking for rocks.
Are you here to appreciate the stonework? It's quite
Well,
lovely,
Leo
isn't it?
might be.
Yes. I love temples and stonework and all of the work of the dwarves. I really appreciate it. Are you?
Yes, I'm a big fan of the stonework here. It's just lovely. They used to come down here and pray to Dumathoin before venturing in further in the hall. At least that's what I was able to find. She looks through, and you see she has like archaeological papers.
Oh, but what specifically were you hoping to find? You just mapping?
I'm just sort of like a collector. I like finding beautiful pieces of stonework.
That's wonderful.
Do you want to see where they pray?
Yes. That would be yes. So,
George.
Yeah.
Before Leo goes and finds her other Indiana Jones, can I make an insight check on this individual?
We're gonna lose her. It's a new nerd friend. God damn
Leah's
it.
been totally siren-songed into, oh, yes, please take me to cool things.
The stonework.
It's a dirty 20.
Stonework.
Dirty 20. Okay, give me one moment. Seems normal.
Okay. Then I'll just kind of like, I guess Leo will notice like Valandor kind of like attempts to stop her from going, but then kind of realizes the situation and then just kind of.
Do you want to come
sorry.
too?
If we just run into a random fucking person in this hellhole,
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I think she would, if she would notice you try to stop her, and would turn.
No, you're good.
Come?
You're good. If they want to show you something, I just the fact that someone so level-headed and optimistic would be down here alone is concerning. So just keep your wits about you. But I trust you. Go ahead.
That creature shared that there was others. She doesn't seem formed like they are, but I don't know.
No, she is blue. You think
she's blue?
I would say like Alu says this out loud, like to probably more so towards Valandor.
Are the little rock guys? There's little rock guys on this map.
Yeah, she says to this one that's in this room, excuse me, Cameron. She wants to pray.
Cameron?
Yes, the stone's name is Cameron.
I just wanted to see where they pray. I just wanted to. You were going to show me?
Yeah. So figures would kneel down, looking at this altar right here, like this, and she gets down on her knees, like the two, like these, like there's like, looks like carvings or statues of people doing the same thing, like beckoning to this altar.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to give it a try?
Can I do like a history check or something to
Sure.
see if like what she's saying is accurate, or if there's something?
Yes, absolutely.
He's gonna try
Well,
to talk to the stone.
There's
people.
the other side of the
Oh,
3
yeah.
nat 20s in a row. I got an 11.
I mean, this is absolutely a shrine, and yes, it is on the entryway. This, if you're gonna go down to the crypt, it would make sense that you would have to pay some type of homage or rite to go down there.
And was there anything in the paladin the body, his notes in his notebook, anything
About
about
this
something
lady?
like this?
No.
Or just like this?
Oh,
room?
about the prayer. Yeah, no, they said the same thing. They said it was very disappointing to see the cave-in. Because like after this, you're supposed to like go down this grand staircase, arrive at this giant statue. When you read that, you also thought that statue might be the one from your dream that they were referring to past these rocks. But yeah, what the lady's telling you makes sense.
Fuck it, why not? Not really much of a religious person, so
Okay.
I'll do it.
Give me a con save.
Yep,
Penny-
there it is.
Penny's gonna try to talk to the stone people. Penny's
There
gonna
it
poke her
is.
head in and look at the stone people and say, "Scream if you're alive."
3. Oh, it just rolled twice. 3.
A 3?
Yeah.
1 second.
Yeah. Yeah.
A
3.
3.
Yeah.
Yes,
a
that's
three.
perfect.
Medusa?
Just like
Is
that.
She Medusa?
She
She's
says
Medusa.
as her hair starts to spiral out
Oh,
from behind her.
I can't have shit.
Leo instantly turns to stone.
Oh,
Not restrained, not petrified and slowly turned to stone. Solid stone because you failed by more than 5. That's where we'll leave off. Thanks for watching. We'll be back next week.
thanks everyone.
Yeah,
Thanks for hanging.
that was perfect. We needed an
Oh my
out. That was
God.
There
great.
you go. You're welcome.